Hi guys, welcome to this week's Meatless Monday recipe. So this week we're going to be making some peanut butter stir fry. So for this we're going to need about 150 grams worth of tofu. I'm going to use extra firm. Some peanut butter, some garlic powder and some ginger. I'm using 1 teaspoon of each. Some mushrooms, some baby sweet corn, a chilli, some sugar snap peas, clove of garlic. I'm using some wheat noodles, but rice noodles work just as well. And then some rice wine vinegar and some soy sauce. And I'm also this week going to be doing a little side dish of some seaweed to go alongside this, so stay tuned for that as well. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so to start this, we're going to need to marinate the tofu for about 15 minutes. So to make the marinade, we're going to need 1 tablespoon of rice wine vinegar, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, and then about 50 ml worth of water. And then the onion and the ginger. Put that in there. And then just give this a quick mix. And now simply put the tofu in and make sure it gets sort of a nice good cover in. And then leave that to sit for about 15 minutes. Okay, next guys, I'm just going to add the garlic to a wok and gently fry this for about 5 to 10 minutes till it sort of starts going a bit translucent. I'm using some sesame seed oil here to give it a little bit of extra flavour, but any oil will do. In fact, you can even do this without oil if you want to keep it as healthy as you possibly can. Okay, so now the garlic's been frying for a few minutes, I'm just going to throw the rest of the vegetables in. So the baby sweet corn, the mushrooms, the sugar snap peas, and of course the chilies. Going to leave that to fry for another few minutes, and then also I'm just putting in the wheat noodles to boil for about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay guys, while the vegetables are cooking, I'm going to quickly make some seaweed to go alongside this. So for this you need about a handful of kale. Make sure you take out all of the stalks and stuff. Now I'm just going to quickly chop this up. Okay, so now I've chopped up the kale and I've just given it a slight drizzle of oil. Just going to give it a small sprinkle of sugar and just a pinch of salt. And now I'll quickly put it in the oven about 200 degrees for about 3 minutes or so. Okay, so now the tofu has been marinating for about 15 minutes. And so now I'm just going to transfer this into the wok to fry with the rest of the vegetables. But make sure you keep hold of the marinating sauce because you're going to need that to make the actual peanut butter sauce that will go on top. Okay, to make the peanut butter sauce, so you need to take your leftover sauce from the marinade and add a couple of good scoops of peanut butter. And then simply give this a good mix up. Once it's done, it will look something like this. It's not the most appealing thing, but once you've added it to the rest of the vegetables and the heat's got to it, it does actually start to look a little bit better. So now I'm just going to add the sauce to the rest of the vegetables and the tofu. And mix this up. And by now the noodles will be about ready as well. Okay, so now I'm just going to add the drained noodles into the rest of the ingredients. And then quickly stir this, and then we should be about ready to serve. So now everything's ready, so just need to serve up the stir fry. And the seaweed is also ready. Personally, I like mine on the same plate, but if you want, you can just put it on a small little side plate. And there we go, guys. That's this week's Meatless Monday recipe. A nice simple stir fry for you, hopefully can make at home. Let me know how you get along with it, and any recommendations to make changes to the recipe, do let me know. Thank you, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And until next time, stay healthy.